This week, we wrap up the book of Job with just a quick reading and then go back to the book of Exodus. And Exodus really picks up centuries after Genesis ends. So it's not a direct sequel. There's a very short passage at the beginning that deals with a very large period of time. And a lot of people have talked about the historicity of Exodus. I want to very briefly just mention that to you as you begin to read this. We do know from the historical records that a group of people from the area that is now Israel moved down into Egypt during what was known as the Middle Kingdom, toward the end of the Middle Kingdom, and actually rose to power. They're called the Hyksos in later histories. But they rose to power in the northern part of Egypt, which confusingly is known as Lower Egypt, because it's actually elevation wise lower and it's lower on the Nile River. And when they were overthrown, these rulers, and cast out, Egypt kind of wrote them off, absorbed much of what they did into their history, and kind of did a revisionist history. So the Bible, the book of Exodus, records for us the Israelite version of this story, which is very different from the Egyptian version of the story. Now, it's at this point, by the way, that we really start to distinguish between the children of Israel, or the sons of Israel, Beni Yisrael, and the Hebrews. Hebrew is a difficult word. Although the Israelites speak the language called Hebrew, Hebrew is actually meant to be in the Bible a much broader category than the Israelites. And the sons of Israel, the children of Israel, the tribes of Israel, they are a long way from becoming the kingdom of Israel at this point. But you can start to see how they are becoming unique. And one of the really emphatic elements of the Exodus is how different their faith in their God is from the Egyptian faith. And so, as you read this, be looking at those contrasts and seeing, okay, this is how Israel has started to be distinguished from Egypt and distinguished from Midian and the other peoples that they're going to interact with.